Morning guys, and it is bright and early this morning. We're all up at R5 and we stopped over in a little cottage down the road last night. If you've watched or if you haven't watched last week's vlog, will give you an idea of where we are and what we're doing. It's my first weekend landscape vlogtography adventure, as we're going to call it. I'm going to try and travel around the country. This first one we started off at Ribblehead near Ingleton. We walked up and done some waterfalls yesterday, and we tried to get some sort of sunset shots of Ribblehead Viaduct. I think I managed to get a good one on a drone, but as we haven't gone home yet, I wouldn't know until I got back to the computer. So we're up. We've got Mikey that's joined us this morning, brought the dogs out as usual. Paul's still with us for the weekend, and Steve's gone somewhere that way. His back's aching a little bit, so he's trying to keep off the rough ground. The plan is today we're going to do sunrise. As you can see, it's pretty dark but clear and frosty, which is quite nice. And the rest of the day, once we go back, we're going to pick Denise up. She's at the cottage. We're going to head up to the limestone pavement. So stick with us. As soon as there's a little bit of light and you can see what we're doing, I'll switch it back on and find a composition to let you see. But until then, I'm going to shut up because I can't walk and talk and breathe at the same time. So I'll see you in a bit. Just been scouting around, trying to find something different than yesterday morning. The sky behind us, back there, which you can't see at the moment, it's dead bright, is just a complete fiery red. But it's not the direction we want to be shooting. I want to try and get Ribblehead in because that's what we're down here for. So I've walked around. I spotted this grass the same time as Paul spotted the grasses. The little grasses in front of Paul are right, these fiery little streams. They look like little balls of fire on the ground. I can't find any more in the right sort of area. So once Paul's done playing with them, I'm going to shoot up there and grab one of them. He's looking for the first sun on that. So I've come down here to look at these reeds. Walking around, found these reeds, or grasses, whatever they are, just to give something other than the stones. The stone pavement up on this part is a bit scattered, a bit random. The pathway that we're going up to later on is a much better pathway. But I'm going to try and use this. Hopefully the light will come up, catch the side of this, then we'll get the light hitting the side of the rocks here, and you've got this natural sort of leading, as you can see on the image coming through there. The natural leading down to the viaduct, which is, well, you can probably see it somewhere along that bit there. Nice calm morning. It was saying -2 in the car just now. I've taken my gloves off and it doesn't feel that bad at the moment. So all well and good. We'll have a nice little sunrise image. Right, I've got myself a composition set up. Pretty much as it was, I was saying before. Reeds, leading lines. I've got Ingleton up in the top left hand corner. So yeah, just wait for some light to come on it and get a couple of snaps of this. Let's have a quick wander over and have a look and see what Paul's got set up, because he's got me shot. That's a bugger when you come out of other people and you both spot something at the same time.
Once it's set up, I'll move on.
Actually, he's moved over a little bit, so I might even run over here in a minute. This is what I was looking at before. You see down here, look at that. Even on this lens, you can see that fiery little pockets of grass just bursting out of the ground. So I might have to come over here in a sec and just get it, because I think that they look brilliant. Yesterday, I was looking at them yesterday thinking I've got to get an image with them, but this morning they look even better. Just have a nose and see what Paul's up to. He's going, oh, we've got a double line, that's cool. Didn't notice that one we got here.
No, yeah.
You didn't even until you got the camera out.
No, yeah, no, not until I got the camera now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
things do look different. When you get the camera on, you see an image and you might think, oh, it works well, but until you get the camera on it, what he's looking at is something like this. You see there, between the grasses, there's actually a leading line going through the grasses as well, so it's going through the grasses and then through the stonework, which is pretty awesome. I'll try and show you on the back of the camera if we can. A little sneak preview of Paul's
and Ingleton.
So a little sneak preview, and what I'll do, same as yesterday, I'll see if I can grab an image of each of them, just so we can pop it up to show you what they're doing and what they're getting up to. These aren't so much a workshop type of thing. This is more of giving people an idea to get out of bed and come out and play. Paul gets out quite a lot when he's allowed to. But it's just giving someone inspiration. You know, if you're not sure about getting up in the morning and stuff like that, and you want a little bit of confidence, and come out with us. That's what it's all about. We'll wake you up in the morning, drag you out of bed, and once you get out, you'll be thankful for it. Mikey's way over there, hiding in the rocks somewhere. Every time you see a little puff of smoke, it's not a steam train coming through, it's Mikey with his vapour. But he looks quite good actually. If we're getting to stand up on the track, we'd all be buzzing. All we'd have to do is get a little Hornby set, take a picture and pop that on the image, and we'd be well away, wouldn't we? But no, that's a nice little composition he's got set up there. Rather jealous. Those grasses are amazing. They really are. I was looking at them, like I say, you looking at them yesterday. I was trying not to step in any wet. Looking at them yesterday, and they just little bursts of fire. Really, really nice. And when the light comes up over that hillside behind us, it's going to be stunning. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's been a good weekend so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. All feeling a little bit tired. We had a long day yesterday. We've done some astro last night. We tried to anyway. It was a clear sky when the sun went down, and we were all talking about getting up and, you know, coming back down and doing some astro. When we got back, and Denise had done us a nice chili for tea. Yeah, quick look, there's a chimney. Just there, look. Boop, boop. Start a steam train coming through. Yeah, Denise done us a cracking little chilli last night. We all sat down there chilling. It's like, oh, I can't be asked to move now. Paul poked his head out the door to have a look and see what the sky was like, and the stars were just like, the whole sky was lit up. Oh, you're going to go out, you're going to go out, I don't know. And you could see the galaxy with a naked eye, so sod that. We're here, we're away. This is what we've come away for. We're in the middle of dark areas, we're in the middle of nowhere, and we've got the viaduct down there. So we all came down to the viaduct, well, 3 of us did. And we took some astro shots looking up through the viaduct. We tried some from behind. On Paul's Fuji, they were looking pretty good, to be honest. I think he'd mastered it, but he had an f2 lens, which made a lot of difference. Definitely something I want to try and do again. We got that bit of a bug for it last night, trying to look for the galaxy and pulling it out, and I've got no idea how to process it. Right, come on, I'm raffling on, and this is going to be ages of a video, and there's no way you're going to sit there. I must have been talking for 5 minutes already, idiot. Right, I'm going to shut up. As you can see by the lovely golden glow on my face, the sun's popped up. Just come over the crest of the hillside behind us, and I've just looked in it and it's just blinded me, idiot. Yep, composition, I've run over near to Paul. I've left my filters over there, so I can't do anything with the sky. So now I've got to bracket just to keep the sky down. But the lovely golden lights come right across the rocks, lit up all the limestone pavement, and these fiery little things down here, look at them. How gorgeous are they? So I've taken a low shot and I've taken a slightly higher shot. You've got Ingleton in the corner again, because that sort of states where we are. You've got the viaduct as well, and you've got the nice limestone path, and you've got these lovely little fiery reds. Paul's banging off a million photographs. I've never heard a camera go off like it. You'd think he was shooting some motorbike coming through at 100 miles an hour. But no, he's bracketing 7. Yes, you heard me right. That's a whole handful plus an extra 2 more. 7 shots, 3 over, 3 under. He really gets serious with his photography. Seriously serious. God only knows why he's not got a big name and famous somewhere, but he really does pay a lot of attention to detail, which is why he wins a lot of the club competitions. Last year in the crew club, you won the top print, top PI?
PDI and top
print.
Yeah,
top print and top PDI. So yeah, you can't argue with that, can you? Bloody show off. But yeah, the light's beautiful now. So we all tired this morning thinking, God, do we really want to get up? Is this stupid or what? But when you're up and you're out, it's a breath of fresh air, literally a breath of fresh air when the sun comes up. Even yesterday when it was grey and miserable, it was just nice. It was just nice to be out, nice to have the fresh air on your lungs and just doing something, you know, worthwhile. I'm going to go and see Mikey in a minute, but he's over there that way. And Steve is right down there, somewhere right on that little edge, just somewhere over there. Because his back's playing up, but I'm sure he's got something corking as well from down there. So I'm going to get a couple more snaps. This one I've taken was f11. I've bracketed one either side just because the dynamic range with the sky and the shadows in between the rocks. And like I said, my filters were over there, so saved me running back. Cracking little shot. The light's still low, so we've still got loads of opportunity for a few more. I might try and few a little more intimate ones. I might get really close to this fibre because I just love these grasses. I can't see any more around here. Otherwise I'd go and find a different one, maybe that's more on its own. But these are absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping in post-processing the colours are going to burst out the frame. So I'm going to get a few more and chat in a bit. As if by magic, the cloud disappears, the cloud appears, sun goes behind the cloud, and the light's gone. So we got the best of it, really. Oh, just been stung by some stinging nails. We got the best of the light, which is good. What I'm trying to do is to take a few little intimate shots. See, the camera's pointing down now at the rocks, just looking down at this lovely little cluster of green foliage coming out the rocks. There's some tiny little pink flowers. I'm not sure where you see them, but there's some tiny little ones. And I'm just having a walk round. I'll pop up a few images for you as I walk round, and just snapping these little intimate clusters of grass and rocks and things like that. But what an awesome place. Awesome place. Going to come back here regularly. Cottage is literally just over the hill there. The first hill. So the cottage is a mile up the road. You can almost see it from here. So it's a perfect little location for scouting around here. There's other places we can go. You've got limestone path up that way, you've got a limestone path up that way, you've got waterfalls up that way, you've got the viaduct, you've got all this limestone down here, and there's just loads of things to see and do. So this is going to be a regular. So if you are watching this, if you are in the UK, or even if you're not in the UK, and you do want to come out on one of my little adventures, split the cost of the accommodation. This is the early morning. We are going to go for a ramble in the afternoon. I might do a bit more video, I might not, it depends. I might chill out and just enjoy it. We'll see. Right, light's gone, as you can see. It's gone up behind the clouds there, nothing left. I've taken a few images, a few little intimate shots, as I said before. I'll bob them up so you can have a look. So just walk back over, put my camera bag away. Mikey's put his away. He's done you proud, is it? Did he get something? He thinks he's got something, yeah. Mikey's I quite like his take on photography. He's sort of quite random. Oh, not getting it, no, see nothing, got it. Oh, bush, got one. Awesome. Like I say, give me some inspiration yesterday looking down some of these lines, because I was looking at the big vista. When you don't see this all the time, Mikey does quite a lot of walking, so he gets to see quite a lot of different things. But yeah, give me a bit of inspiration looking into details you'd have seen last week in the video, and I've just done the same again, just trying to look between the rocks, and it's just different. It's just sort of look closer rather than just looking at the wide scene. And Paul's sniping, he's just sniped me. And he's been sniping the sheep, bless him. He's been allowed out again, so he's just making the most of it. He's got three full memory cards, 10 flat batteries, and a load of dirty lenses, so that's good, isn't it? I might just catch up with Steve, who's down there, before we go, and I'll just introduce you to Steve and say hello. But I'll say goodbye now, but stick around just for the last 2 minutes. I want to get a selfie with the boys as well. It's a shame Darren's not here. Darren had to shoot off yesterday, but I'm going to get a selfie with the boys with the viaduct in, and bob that one as well. Well, we just caught up with Steve, just coming back down to the viaduct, and as you've probably already seen, we got the group selfie. I tried to make them all look silly, but Steve and Paul weren't having none of it. But of course Mikey, well, we were right on it, Mikey, weren't we? But yeah, this is Steve. You probably met him yesterday if you watched yesterday's vlog, and if you didn't, you better get on and watch it first. Even though you're nearly at the end. So yeah, we're walking back to the car now. Like I said up there, thanks for watching and all that. I won't go through it all again. I just wanted to introduce you to Steve because he was part of the team, but his back's a bit poorly, so he went off in a slightly easier direction this morning. We're going back to the car, go and pick up Mrs. C, pack the cars up, lock the try again, lock the cottage up, and head off up Ingleborough Limestone Path, innit? Heading up that way.
Southern Scarfeld.
Southern Scar.
Southern Scarfeld.
Southern Scarfeld. So watch the next vlog next week maybe, and see if we get up to anything up there. But if I don't vlog it, then we will bob up a few images at the end of this. So again, I'm going to say ciao, and we will see you next time. Bye.